Chapter 1. Legend of Cherokee. Cherokee Indians had a ritual for boys' initiation into manhood. According to this ritual, father blindfold his son and take him into the forest and leaves him there alone. Their boy is required to sit on a stump for whole night until ray of sun shines through it. Boy has to sit there all by himself without removing the blindfold. To complete this ritual, boy had to sit there without asking or crying out for help to anyone. Once boy completes this ritual, survives that night, then he become a man. No boy is allowed to share this experience with any of his friends of boy each. Boy have to experience this and come into his own manhood. A young boy had to go through this ritual. His father blindfolded him and took him into the center of forest where he could hear all kind of noises. Boy was terrified to hear those noises. Boy was sitting on stump and wind was so hard that it shook his stump. He could hear animals howling at night, sound of trees and grass bowing because of wind. He was scared to think if someone would attack him or some animal come at him, and because of blindfold, he would not be able to save himself for any kind of danger. Boy was scared, yet he sat stoically without removing his blindfold because he knew that it would be only way he can be man. Young boy survived the night. Sun appeared and boy could feel the warmth of sun rays. He removed the blindfold. To his surprise, he saw his father sitting right next to him on another stump. When he talked to his father, he got to know that his father was sitting there all night right next to him, watching him the entire night. Morale: we are never alone. Our family, friends, are always there for us. Even if we feel that we are all alone and no one is there for us. Always remember that God is with us always. Chapter 2. Thomas Edison's inspiring short stories. Story 1. Fear of losing confidence. When Thomas Alva Edison successfully invented light bulb, all his assistants were happy. As he had experimented around 1,000 times before getting success in his attempt to invent light bulb, Edison called office boy and asked him to test that bulb. Being just a office boy, he was very nervous to even holding that bulb in his hand. Still he did because Edison asked him to test it. He was so nervous holding it that due to nervousness he accidentally dropped it. Office boy got scared that he would get fired from his job for dropping such important invention. After 2 days, Edison again asked that office boy to come to his cabin. All assistants were present there. Edison constructed another bulb and asked that boy to test bulb. All assistants were surprised and said, "Why did you call him again? There are chances of him dropping it again, and all your effort could go to waste." Edison replied, "It took me roughly 1 day to construct that bulb again, and even if he drops it again, I can again construct bulb in a day. But if I don't give him same task again, then he would have lost his self-belief and confidence, which would be very difficult to get back, and I don't want that to happen." Moral: if once mistaken in some task, not doing it again may lead to losing confidence to try doing that work again.